Okay, so I see that you came here for a cranial nerve examination. Yes, okay. I have your file right here. I have your name, your date of birth, your height, your weight, everything I need to know. I just need to ask you some questions regarding your diet, previous medical history, things like that. Yes. Okay. So tell me about your diet. Do you have a balanced diet? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now please tell me about how often you exercise. Regularly, not at all, once a week. Okay. Trust me, that is a lot better than most people. Do you smoke? No? Fantastic. Do you have any problems with alcohol? Do you drink regularly? Once a week, twice a week? Once a week, twice a week? Okay. Just, yeah, that's also a lot better than most people. Do you have any previous medical history regarding heart problems, cancer, anything along those lines? No? Okay. Okay, fantastic. You're a healthy one. Okay. And I think that's about it for any questions I need to ask you. Okay, so now we're going to start with the examination. We are going to start off by doing a basic examination of your heart rate, your blood pressure. Put this off to the side. Okay, stethoscope. I almost forgot where it was. Okay. Now I'm going to need you to breathe in and then out. Very deeply for me. Just take these off. These right here. Okay, yes. So I'm going to need you to breathe in and then out. Just like that, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to get in kind of close to you. Now breathe in for me. And then out. And then just keep doing that. Okay, now I'm just going to go on the back side of you, and I want you to do the same exact thing. Breathe in and then out. Just like that. Breathe in and then out. Yes. Okay. Well, that's very good. So now I am going to take your blood pressure. So if you could lift up your sleeve, please, and I'm just gonna go in and take it. I have this. So Please lift up your sleeve. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to fold this onto your arm. Okay. And now I am going to start. Okay. Very good. Your blood pressure looks pretty normal. Take this off for you. Okay. Okay, yeah. Your blood pressure does look completely normal. I'm gonna write that down on your chart or your file. Okay. Okay, now we are going to start with the cranial nerve examination. Okay, to start this off, we're going to do your 5 senses, basically. We're going to test them out to see if they're all working properly, if you're good on the receiving end of everything. So we're going to start off with your sight. I just want you to follow my finger, okay? That's the first thing we're going to do, something very simple. Okay, just follow my finger as it goes into your focus and then out, very slowly. Okay, and again. Okay, one last time. Okay, okay, that looks good. Now I need you to look me directly in the nose. Yes, right here. And I want you to tell me which finger I am moving, but I want you to keep your eyes right on my nose. Yes, okay. So, eyes on my nose. No cheating. Now tell me which finger I'm moving. Good. 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 Okay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to take a flashlight and I am going to just see how your pupils look when I flash the light. I'm also going to need you to follow the light at one point, but for now I'm just going to look at your eyes. Okay. Okay, your eyes look fantastic. Fantastic. Now I'm going to need you to follow the light. Okay. Go on the other side. Okay, now I need you to follow the light. Follow the light with your eyes. And again. Okay. Everything looks according to plan. Now, actually, I'm gonna go up and down with the flashlight. I just need you to follow that again. I almost forgot. Just follow the light. You're doing fantastic. Okay, now that's it with the light, the flashlight. And now we are going to do a chart reading for your eyes. Okay, I'm sure you've done a chart like this before. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna need you to, I almost dropped it. I'm gonna need you to read off each line as I point it to you. Okay, so let's start off with the first one. Oh, you almost got all of it, but you didn't get the last line. But that's okay. I'm just gonna write down some recorded data. Okay. Now, that is all for your sight, for your first sense. Now we're gonna do smell. Yes. And for this, I'm gonna need you to close your eyes so you don't see what you're smelling. And I'm basically just gonna hold different things up to your nose, and if you can tell me what they resemble, then that's gonna be the complete examination part of it. It's very simple, yes, very, very simple. At least the smelling part of it is. So yeah. So if you could just close your eyes for me, that'd be fantastic. Yes. So I'm gonna take different things, and you tell me what it smells like. Okay. Make sure when you inhale, it's very lightly, it's not too much so you accidentally take some of what's underneath your nose in. We do not want that. So just a very simple, just like that, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes, and I'm gonna hold this underneath your nose. Just, yes, yes, you are right. It does smell like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, but it's Germ-X. And you did a very good job. Okay, now close your eyes again, and we're gonna go on to the next thing. sniffing. This one's really strong. I can smell it from here. Yes, you are correct. It is garlic powder. Garlic. Okay. Now for the next one. I don't want you to close your eyes again and breathe in gently. Just, you can inhale deeply for this one. Nothing's gonna shoot up in your nose. Yes. This does have a very lavender kind of baby powder smell, I guess you could say, but you were spot on. Okay, now the last one. I need you to close your eyes again and inhale. Not yet. Okay. Now inhale. Good, yeah. The last one was peanut butter. Yes, peanut butter. Okay. Now, that ends the smell portion of this examination. A big check mark for your smell sense. Now we are going to be doing your hearing. Now first I'm just going to take this flashlight and I'm going to shine it in your ears. Okay, so I'm going to go on this side of you and I'm just going to take a look just to make sure everything's in check. That looks fantastic. On to the next one. Okay. Your ears look good. Nothing out of the ordinary. So now for the hearing portion of this, I'm going to make noises into your ears, and I'm going to need you to tell me if you can hear them. I'm going to do different volumes, and you can tell me which one's louder. Yeah, okay. So first I'm going to be doing just some basic sounds. So let me just tell me if you hear this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you definitely heard that. That was me basically just rubbing my hands right next to your ears. Okay. Now for the next one, the next sound I'm gonna make. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go on this side first. Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay. I know it seems kind of silly, but it's just a basic test we do to see if you pick up on certain sounds. So let's go on this side. Yes, very good. It was a bag crinkling. Okay. Now I'm going to make repetitive sounds in your ears with my mouth. So please tell me if you can tell me if you pick up excuse me, if you pick up on them. So here I go. Yes, okay. And what noise was I making? Yes, very good, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go on this ear and tell me what the noise I make is. Sk, 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 sk. Yes, sk, basically. Okay. So for that hearing one, I'm gonna write down a big old check mark for that. Okay, so now we are going to do your mouth. Yes, your mouth. I'm gonna need you to open your mouth right now and stick out your tongue like this. Yes. And I'm basically going to look inside your mouth with this light. I really like this light. It's very handy dandy in it. It's just very easy to hold. You can move it. I am going to be sticking a little part of this inside your mouth, so you might want to open up really wide so I don't want to touch your tongue or anything, so open up really wide. Okay, I'm going to get in kind of close to you if you don't have a problem with that. So, okay, open up your mouth. Stick this right in. Back up. Okay. Yes. Everything inside of there looks fantastic. Okay, so the way we do our excuse me, I'm so sorry. The way we do our taste test to see if it lines up with the correct taste, we have little slips of paper. They dissolve in your mouth very quickly, but it will leave a taste. It ranges from bitter tastes to sweet tastes to sour tastes to anything. So I need you to tell me what the taste you are tasting is. Okay. So let me open up these packets. Sorry about this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yes. If you want, you can take these from here, so I don't touch them, but I did just wash my hands, of course, before I came in here. So I can put them in your mouth if you'd like. Yeah? Okay. So I have this first slip of dissolving paper. I'm gonna slip it in your mouth and just gonna dissolve right on your tongue, and you tell me what it tastes like. And if you pass, then that's good. Your taste is in a line, but we'll see. Okay, so open up your mouth. Yeah, it does dissolve really quickly. Okay, so tell me what that tastes like. Is it sour, sweet? Yeah, it's a sweet smell. Yeah, You got it. You got it. It's a chocolate. Excuse me. It's a chocolate. Yeah. So you got that. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay. Open right up. Lemon, yes. That was the sour. Yeah. Lemon. Correct. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Open right up. Yeah, this one's a very bitter taste. There really isn't a kind of food that matches up to this taste, but people we did make sure that it is a very bitter taste, and that's what most people think it tastes like. So we're very good there. Okay, now one last one. Open it right up. There you go. Yeah, this one is a very spicy taste. Not very spicy. We don't want to hurt anyone, but yeah, it has a kind of tangy spiciness to it. Okay, so that's all for the taste portion of this. Put this off to the side. You write down your results. Okay, what's next? Oh, okay. Now we have the touch portion. And for this, I'm going to be putting on some gloves. I'm going to open this up. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, I have fresh latex gloves right here. We are going to put these on. The reason why I put on these gloves is because this is the touch portion of your examination. And we're going to see how well you respond to certain touches. I also am going to cause you a little bit of pain just to see your reflexes and see kind of if you respond well to it. Okay, but first I'm going to just do some basic touching around your face and all of that. Okay, so don't be afraid. I'm going to get a little close to you, but that's just because I need to examine you properly. Okay. Okay, I'm going to touch you on your right ear. So tell me tell me if you feel it. Yes, it's like a little ear massage. Okay, now on your other ear. You definitely felt that? Yeah, it is like a little ear massage. Okay, now I'm going to just be feeling your face again. Just tell me what part of your face I'm feeling. If you want, you can close your eyes, but you can't really see what I'm doing to your face unless I get really close to your eyes. I prefer if you close your eyes. Okay, yeah, you can close your eyes. Okay, so just go ahead and close your eyes and tell me what part of your face I am touching. Okay? Yes. Okay. 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 I'm gonna touch on a part of your arm. Tell me which part of your arm it is. Yes, very good. Okay, yeah, the touch portion is very simple. I'm gonna take off my gloves now. Okay, now I am going to be causing you a slight bit of pain. Just tell me when it starts to hurt. Trust me, you're not gonna bleed. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's just gonna be a tiny bit of a little pain. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on your right arm. Okay, tell me when the pain kind of exceeds you a little. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll stop. Okay, that's perfect. That's the right amount of pressure. That's good. Okay, so for your touch portion, you had another big check mark. I'll write some other things down. Okay. I am, for the last part of the examination, we are done with your senses, where everything looks fantastic with you. I'm just gonna kind of feel your head and make sure nothing's out of place, no unusual bumps. The head is naturally bumpy, but there are certain bumps that can stand out, so I'm just gonna do a little examination on your head. I'm not going to be pressing hard into it, it's just going to be a very gentle feel. Okay. Just sit your head still. Okay. So everything looks perfect. Everything's in touch. I am going to want you to follow my pen one last time. So just follow my pen. Okay. Well, Okay. So everything looks really good with you. You passed your examination. Yeah, your cranial nerve examination went extremely well. I hope to see you again. It was very nice examining you and getting to talk to you. I'm so glad I get to help people like you. So yeah, I just give you, actually, Judy at the front desk. She'll take care of things with your insurance and all that. So just make sure to see her on the way out. But for now, everything looks good. So I hope to see you soon. Yes, it was very nice to meet you.